Hello, creative journalers. It has been a little bit since I have done one of these. Um, I took a little bit of time off because I did something a little stupid and fell down my stairs. I did not get hurt, really. I was just a bit sore and had to relax for a few days. And so I didn't get as much done as I would usually get done last week. And so I did not get as many videos up as I would like. Um, so last week's journal video did not get up. But this one is going to be done with some Archer and Olive items. I am going to use some of the Artisan paper with the Queen Anne flowers on them, and also the Queen Anne washi tape. My idea is to go back and forth between using the washi and the paper on the ends. Very simple this time. I think I'm going to have it maybe end with some washi and begin with some washi. Let's put some washi at the end over here. It's wide washi. Actually thinking of doing like one less page because this is actually going to be pretty wide. And I don't know that will it like it'll there's going to be not as much room to write if I do go in as far as I could. We'll see. I'm not going to go in as far as I could, I guess. But I am going to do one less page than I usually do and see if that helps also. So what I did when I fell down my stairs was we have gates um around our house, basically baby gates for our puppy so that she can't get into places where she might get hurt. Or places where if she had an accident it would be harder to clean up. And so we have one on the stairs going downstairs because she can get into our laundry room where there's a lot of things that she could get hurt by. And I keep my slippers just over the stairs on the top of the stairs so that I could grab them, put them on, and then I can take her outside. And I leaned over to grab my slippers instead of, you know, just removing and then grabbing them. I leaned over it and I took a tumble, I guess. So I don't know if I want to do this or if I want to cut it around like for this and around this. I think that's what I'm going to do. It was very early in the morning, so my daughter did wake up. Her room is right on the other side of the wall from the stairs. So. But she got up and, check to see if I was okay, which, I was grateful for, but nobody else really woke up. My dog just kind of ran in the other direction because I, was getting ready to take her out. I got a couple of bruises that, are only just showing up, and I was mostly just sore. I needed to sit still for a while. It happened on the weekend, so I was able to, sit still for the first couple of days without having to move. Um, since my husband and my kids were home. So up straight. Much easier with the glue than the double-sided tape if you're not sure, like, lining it up wise, um, because you can pull it up again, where with the tape, it's harder to pull it up again, depending on what it is you're pulling up. Because there's some of these that, paper is so layered that, it will like, the layer will stay down, and then you're just pulling up a layer, but this one's doing okay. Mm, oh my this. Let's see how this comes out. Right. So go around this. I do have one right. Okay. Let's get this while I'm here. Around here. Around this. Around. I have another one here. Looks like it's a little bit more faded, but I want to get that in there anyways. Then around this one. And then along this edge. Let's see how we did. That looks nice so far. Cutting really deep into this. In some places, you see how my board is getting well used. Well, that might have been for my daughter with her Christmas project she made. Um, my books, ornaments, little tiny books. That looks really cool. I like that, and it cuts in really nice. Where if I didn't have such a thick one right there, it wouldn't have worked. Perfect. And I still need to trim this a little bit. There we go. Now we'll do another one. And we don't want it to be like so thick that we go hmm, do I want to do more paper or do I want to do more washi? if I do more washi, it'll be so thick, I think, that there won't be space to write. I think I need to do more paper. And then I'm going to have to figure out what I'm doing on the other side with this paper. I don't know that it would work the same as I... All right. Well, I could do this one a straight line on this side and kind of wave it here. So it looks like it's coming out of there, and then there's still all this space to write. I don't know. I feel like I should do that here. And then see how it looks on the other side afterwards. If I can figure out what I put on the other side afterwards. I think that's what I'm going to do. Get this side done first, and then go from there. A little bit more. I want the grass in there. So maybe here. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So, have any of you ever done anything so stupid as fallen down the stairs or just, you knew you shouldn't have done it, but you did it anyways, and then you suffered the consequences? Please tell me I am not alone. All right. So that looks all right here. I think I might need some more glue under this side here. There we go. Put the washi down on this side. Oh, perfect. Looks very nice. I like that. Oops. Looks a little weird over here. That. There we go. A little better. All right. So now I need to decide what I'm going to do on the other side of these. You know what I think? I don't know if I want to use the paper here. I'm not sure how it'll work. Or if I want to use, so I could, it would kind of just blend in, I guess. I lined it up with that. I could do that. Or I could just put washi here and just curve around this. But that might be a little busy. I think I might do this and line it up. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Just line it up. Hopefully I don't glue it onto the other paper. Yes. This actually. Okay. Should line right up. Perfect. I like that. It's a good idea. And it needs more glue. Nice. Yes. So now I have to do it on this side and decide where it lines up. Right about there. Okay. All right. Now lining it up. Right about there. Right. Now, Piece of trim. Really liking this. This is a really cool idea. Kind of just came up with this as I was going along. I wasn't quite sure what I was doing. I just knew I really wanted to use this Archer and Olive Queen's Anne lace. 'Cause I really like it. And it's great. And they have such great journaling stuff. Oh, it came out great. That's perfect. Wow. Love it. All right. Something I don't usually show you, which I think I'm going to this time, is how I do my lines in here. I usually just leave it like this after I show it to you, but I am going to show you the lines. All right, so I usually take up a page a day, and I will take a color that goes with whatever it is that I'm doing. Um, it might be, this one might be all the same color, but normally, like, I'll show you here, it'll match whatever I'm doing. So they're different colors here. But here everything's the same color. So I think everything I'm gonna do the same color throughout. But I'll put a little block at the top, and then every other line I'll do a stripe. And I will write on every line. So with just a black pen. And I do this on every page. Oops. And sometimes my lines are a little wonky, and it's okay. They don't have to be perfect. Who's going to see it? It's your journal. So again, oops, just bumped it with my head. Sorry. Another box for the date. Mm, what? There we go. Takes some practice. I used to have to go a bit slower at this because my lines weren't straight. Like they were all like this one here. But I mean, as you can see, I probably have more like that. But also, when you do your lines and you want to go right up to these shiny stickers, you can go right up over them, and then after just kind of rub and it goes away. On the washi, it's a different story, so you don't want to do that. Like here, I went right over the line and then rubbed, and it's not on the sticker anymore. So no, you can do that. See, same thing here, not on the sticker anymore. So, but that's what it looks like. All right. So I won't do the rest of this while I'm on camera with you because that would be a very long video and it takes some time. I will finish that later. But if you like this video, remember to hit the like button. And if you want to see more like this, hit subscribe and then the notification button so you can be notified anytime you see or anytime I put up another video. And then comment below if you have ever done something so silly and embarrassing as falling down the stairs when you could have prevented it by doing something the right way. And I will see you the next time. Bye.